Tops, let's first of all talk about London Irish Gloucester, Friday night in Brentford. Did Irish find a way to lose, or did Gloucester find a way to win, or both?
It was a bit of both, and we're going to get into that. But the big difference between two sides that went back and forth against each other, brilliant game, great atmosphere, nearly 10,000 at the G-Tech on Friday night. Gloucester's ability to adjust in the second half and go to a bit more of a pragmatic game. We laud these teams for their attacking play, but actually it was their kicking game that really took the pressure off them in the second half and just allowed them to grow, to create some chances, and actually to create that match-winning drop goal that Adam Hastings nailed. But if we have a look at some of those kicks from the second half, and Hastings was at the heart of everything that they did, but it was actually about the team understanding that as well. So this one from a free kick, it's a monster kick. I mean, Englefield should keep that in. There is an error there, but the accuracy of the kick, being that close to the touchline, knowing that actually if your foot's out, it's going to be a line out to the opposition anyway. You can just see there, just glances his fingertips, and it's an error, but it works in Gloucester's favour. This from Evans, brilliant again. Lovely, long, left-footed kick into the corner. That's straight from a kickoff. So if you think Irish will want to get on the front foot, Gloucester say, no, we're not playing your game. Look at all that space in that backfield. Paddy Jackson can't get there in time to cover. It's just a brilliant turnaround in momentum. And Gloucester did this time and time again. And even at the latter stages of the game, where they're trying to close the game out, you can see a bit of deception, pointing left, trying to direct traffic, saying to Irish, we're going left, we're going left. Nope, the dummy kicks over his shoulder, dribbles it into the corner. It's a wonderful sight for your forwards to see that ball going forwards. If you're London Irish, you're thinking, right, we need to score, but we're on retreat time and time again. So that adjustment in the second half was huge for Gloucester. It was brilliant. It kind of gave them territory. It gave them field position and allowed them to see the game out. But to your earlier question, Gloucester probably took advantage in the second half, but when it came down to the clutch, Irish had an opportunity at the back end to go and win the game. Line up, they cough up possession. Gloucester conversely nailed their line out. Freddie Clark, quietly brilliant as well, calls the very last line out of the game to him. Standard, yeah, as you do. But just moments like that, Gloucester probably won enough of to see them in what was a really closely contested game. Yeah.
Johnny May injured, horrible, dislocated elbow, gutted for the bloke, just back after a layoff, raring to go, hurt himself. Fingers crossed for him, he gets back as quick as possible. Henry Arundel left the field with a sore ankle. Fingers crossed for him and for England, as well as Johnny May for England too. They're both banging the reckoning for the autumn tests. Horrible scenes. Just quickly, Tops, do you think Gloucester are a realistic contender for their Gallagher Prem title?
I think they'll be in the mix, definitely. I mean, they're learning how to win these close games. If you look at their last three, they've won by 4 points or less. But if you're on the winning side of those, it gets you in a good position to grow and develop. We know there'll be tougher tests, but you're happy to be where they are because it means you can kick on and develop. And they'll learn from last year. Lost out on the last day of the season. This year, they'll be gunning for more.